Hello kids and welcome back to Life in the Woods. And we finally have enough grass, not that backpack, to, make some progress on all the plants in the cabin mountains. The lag is so incredibly bad, I am so sorry. Let's get away from the lag house that we happen to live in. I hope I can figure something out for that soon, but everything I've tried so far, what I thought could be causing the low FPS is not it. So, I don't know. There are a few more things I want to try, but if it's really going to be doing anything, I don't know. This is so cute here! Oh, I love it! This is looking amazing already. But I think today, first of all, what I would like to do is take some of the medium grass and some of the damp grass and go over some of the previous areas where we already placed some stuff, just to add in a little bit more variety with the different grass types. But also that mountain needs a little bit more stuff. Sure thing. Everyone can get some grass. One here. Yeah, this is... Have these always been there? Did I place those there? I have questions. I really like the Lenderas here, didn't I? How about we take one of those away again? Technically there's a lot of area to cover that could use a bit more variety in all the plants and stuff. I also don't want to overdo it right now, so for now we're just gonna do a little bitty in there. This could use some more plants. Hello. Why didn't we fully cover that thing? What's going on there? Is there a reason we didn't do that? That... There. Yeah, and then this is area that's, again, not fully completed. Oink oink. Great. Just what I wanted to do. Pickups help. But yeah, I think that is already much better. Here, take some grass there. Some grass there. Yeah. Yeah, I meant to do that. That was my plan. Yes, definitely. What are you talking about? I'm having too much fun with this. It shouldn't be so fun to place grass in Minecraft. God damn it. Yeah, come on. I think we can spare a few more blocks of this stuff. Let's maybe not fall down there. Just because, you know, no particular reason. I actually love the way this is turning out to look, and I just want to hug this entire area, not gonna lie. This already held a very special place in my heart. Like, this project is just one of the first projects ever that I'm getting around to basically finishing. That's crazy, but it's just like, it's such a cozy project, and it has all these cute little unique cabins, and at some point we're going to start adding in like the little lore bits, you know, like you're gonna have cooking ingredients in these cabinets and like little journals and just random little notes where we take paper and write grab apples from farmer or something on them, and I can't wait for that. Up here we actually have something to do because there was a point here, this area. Apparently there is like one dark spot because when I was doing the grind stream like 2 weeks ago, I was showing my friend around. We had, I think it was a zombie come out of here. Okay, maybe no, he couldn't have come from there. But oh god, is that? No, that isn't directly from us. These must be naturally spawned. Damn. Now this is obviously a little bit annoying. So for now I just place a torch there. The question is, was that the area or is it like this block possibly? Like, I don't know. I'm just playing the block game. That's all I know. Even sometimes I'm not sure about that one, to be honest. Am I playing the block game or am I not playing the block game? Oh. By the way, let me check something real quick. These... Oh, I'm doing pretty good on recording here today. I'm proud of myself. Okay, this episode and one more after this, and then I'll be set to go on my little trip. Lindera, can't go wrong with that. Little berry bush, some green cypress for that pop of color. And then we go in with boxwood to, you know, complement the cypress. This looks a bit weird. Well, nah, let's touch this. Touchy touch. I don't know what's going on with me. To be fair, I did get groceries and that was exhausting. There weren't too many people there, but I just don't like leaving the house these days. Especially not when I have all these things I need to do. We don't have basalt. That's a shame. I hope I remember to grab some in the future. Here, let me maybe take a screenshot here of the coordinates. So I remember that, hopefully. As if I will ever remember anything. Let's admit it. In hope, but I think that's where you can finish the sentence. We can hope. That's it. Okay, put these things in there. Maybe switch these two. The grass I want to keep right now. There's so much stuff that we don't need. Why am I always too lazy to put away all the random crap that I've decided that's just not gonna fit in here? Okay, obviously these things, I love them. They're one of my favorites to add. But also their little siblings are quite nice. So I'd say put one here. Maybe one a little bit lower down, that also then complements that one. And maybe one there. Yeah, we dare to add some slight color maybe. Color that you're not really going to see possibly. But it's going to be there. And we know that it's there, and I guess that is what matters. One more over there. I do really like the hummingbird bushes, so I think I'm being extra generous with them. Unintentionally. This also kind of matches the herb garden there, so that's cute. Then my beloved mix of these two. This is poisonous, so this goes right there. Yeah, this was the poisonous one. Is it getting dark already, or is this just the mountain? My nose is itching. I don't know why it's so itching every time I start recording, and I don't know why I don't know how to speak English anymore. Hello. Welcome to the channel. If this is the first ever episode you're watching of this Let's Play, I am truly sorry. What would be nice to add in here still? I guess some of our typical shrubs. I mean, there is one Lindera, but there's such a thing as too many Linderas. Probably, yeah, but are we going to be the cause of that? Probably no. Where's the butterfly stuff? Why am I not seeing it? Probably because I never see the things I'm actively looking for. That goes there. Put that there. One thing back there. Goodbye music. And then we add in some cute little flowers as a little hidden surprise in between everything. And then I would say we almost start with the grass. I definitely want tall grass in between all of this. Duh. Who's surprised at this point? Ever since I started thinking of that, it's everywhere. Let's admit it. I realize it's a possibility and everything becomes tall grass. There is no going back anymore. A little bit of normal grass in between everything, just so we have a little bit of stuff just like swaying in the wind. Because that's kind of cute. Okay, apparently that one's full. Piece of damp grass, some medium grass in between. Okay, I got my nose! Like, I've been fine when getting groceries. The second I sit down and record, I rip off my entire nose, or maybe even my whole face, I don't know. Is this going to be okay? Does this look alright? There is this 1-2 block gap. I think that's a bit too much. You can't have 2 blocks empty. What are people supposed to think? Maybe put 1 piece of switchgrass there. Oh, we haven't been working with any ground covers. So let's do that. Maybe even some brown leaves around here. Could imagine that tree dropped them a little bit earlier than the others. There, we can put a dead leaf pile. A little bit of wheatgrass, I guess, for that extra touch of different grass. Maybe 1 more there, and can we just place 1 more of these? Cause why not? Like, yes, there's already 1 there, but you're not my mom. Why am I getting so brutal today? I don't know. Why am I talking like this? I really don't know. I am so sorry. Sometimes I wonder if we should add like a separate railing here. Not for the children that are supposedly walking this path every day to go to school. For myself. Just to clarify. Kids don't need it, I need it. I'm the one here you need to pay extra attention to. Kids are gonna be fine. Me, on the other hand... God, I bought some... like whipped cream mix, like stuff that you can put in with some sugar and mashed strawberries, and then you put that in the freezer for a bit, and then you put that into your Ninja creamy thing. You know, that sort of whipped cream, like the very liquid one. I bought some, and it expires like a few days before I turn 24, and I was just standing there looking at the expiration date like, holy crap, I am old. I mean, technically not. Sometimes, you know, lately I go on social media and I see all these old people posting their things that they're finally doing and how happy they are about them. And that's so cute and adorable and I love that. So technically I'm not really that old, but sometimes I just feel really old, you know? Because in my head, I just still feel like I'm like 13 and turns out I'm not. That's a crime. I want to sleep down there. So, aging, it's scary. I think especially because I used to, you know, when I was like 12, I was like, oh, by 25, I want to be married and have kids. 23-year-old me is living at home, to be fair, with my long-term partner who, you know, I definitely wouldn't mind having kids with. Speaking. But not right now. Not when I'm living under my parents' roof. How about that? But at the same time, giving birth, that still terrifies me. It probably always will. But having to take responsibility of like a little human being, I don't know if I can do that. Like, that is absolutely terrifying. So right now my opinion on that is no thank you, not for like another 5 years or so. But then society makes you think that by the time you're 30 you're too old to have kids. At least that is what it sometimes feels like to me. I know I'm just overreacting and all that and everything is fine, but like, I don't want to have kids when I'm not mentally stable, really, and I don't have the finances to like really give them a good life, you know? Because if I have kids, I want to spoil the heck out of them. I mean, not to the point where we're gonna be raising spoiled brats. Not that type of spoiled, but I just want to, I don't know, take them on cute little trips, and I don't know, if they want to have weird hobbies that are super expensive and the classes are like super far away, like I want to be able to afford that for them. I don't just want to be like, well, no, go watch TV or something like that, you know, because that's all you can afford. I don't blame people, by the way, if that's all they can do. Like, situations change, and you know, things may not be the way you thought they would be when your kids are getting older and all that, and like life can always happen. But I just personally, if it's possible, I just want what's the best possible life for my future kids. So it's like, that is not right now. That, like, right now I need to grow up myself still, and after that, yeah, we can maybe start talking about that, even though it terrifies me. What do you mean I'm going to be pushing out an entire human being out of me? How is that supposed to fit? Let alone raising them. Like, how do you hold a baby? What are babies? I am not okay. Not me panicking about having kids in the Let's Play now. We've reached a new level. I think some normal grass might be kind of nice here. Of course, a little bit of tall grass as well. I mean, you know who you're watching. Yeah, this mountain is going to need a lot more love. We'll go over that today. Don't worry. We'll make it look cute. Right now the grass I took out, I just want to use as tall grass. And then I want to go back in with some non-tall grass later on. I don't know what happened to this baby tree. Does it always have this ID? Apparently, okay. Maybe I just haven't been paying attention. Maybe here? Would that be better? I hope the slide isn't in the way. Okay, let's hope this one stays. Ah, the playground is like super empty. I don't like that. And I could have sworn we also had like fencing on this side. Apparently not. In my opinion, we put it there. Oops, sorry, clover patches. Didn't mean to literally destroy you and your entire will to live. I mean, this grass variety is super, super nice. I hate the rocking horse sometimes. I mean, it's a really, really nice addition. But if you try to walk around here, good luck. Okay. That. A little bit more medium grass would be nice. Maybe we do have to grab more from home in a little bit. This is just really, really nice. Oh, I'm so happy that we're doing this and that we managed to get some of the grass so easily. You know, I thought we may be really walking around for like an hour or so trying to find everything at least once, but instead we just got some biomes that had everything. That's just absolutely amazing to me. Okay. And we have a little bit left. We're just gonna use the little bits that we have left over. Wheatgrass. Yeah, okay, that is already in there. Then I would like to use a little bit of meadow grass. Out here. Maybe around there. I think I just destroyed something. Good job, Kiwi. Then up this hill, maybe. And down there. Perfect. Some twigs. I mean, makes sense for like a playground. You know, little kids need their little stick fights. Don't remember putting that there. I was just like, what the frick is that? What happened? I happened, apparently. Don't remember, but seems like it did. Also, I just want like a couple more again, please. Don't worry, we'll sacrifice a lot of bone meal. Now that's an amount we can work with. Great. No. We're not going to be putting anything poisonous on the playground. Don't worry, I am not that evil. Yet. Okay, we did that. Then we add our little globe seeders. Hey, you stupid rocking horse. Maybe add that there. That there. That there. And then we go in with a couple of the Christmas tree ones. I want that right there, actually. Another one on top of that. I feel like we already have a lot of grass, but I would really like to add some vanilla grass in here still that isn't tall. Just a tiny bit. Nothing too crazy, too intense. Just a few little bits here and there. So you also have some of that swaying in the wind. We're going to cover that up. That is too evil, even for my standard. Kiwi confirms she's evil. Let's go. There are some of the little berry bushes. Also very cute. Trying to stick more to like the side areas rather than the middle. That's because, you know, you're gonna have kids running around there, and good luck to the plants, you know? They're not gonna survive. Already good luck to the plants here on the side, because we all know kids love picking leaves off of plants. Doors was a kid. Damn. That could have ended badly. I think that's pretty cute, but I would like to be able to sleep still. We also need to get books for the library. Soon. We're doing a lot of like little final touches lately, so I think we're on a good path to, you know, really only having the like lore items left, if that makes sense. I feel like the Edelweiss is like a really, really nice combination in with the spruce here. So don't mind me adding them all over the place. Oh great, poisonous flowers right next to the playground. Good choice. Here's some vanilla leaves. Down there. Down here. We need to eat once again. Crazy. I can't wait to cut down that forest. We're going to have fir wood for the rest of our lives. Well, I probably shouldn't say that too early. Knowing the projects I have in mind, may not be enough. This can go there now. Okay, we have linderas over the place and a little bit of boxwood. I'll just add in some butterfly shrubs still. One there, there. And maybe also one for this area. And we're already kind of on here. Okay, no one's gonna see that one. So we'll leave that one empty, I guess. You can never have too many shrubs. Okay, we did all of that. We could go in with some of the green cypresses, I guess. Just for a bit more color here and there. Nope. Keep wanting to go there. I just don't know what's causing that. Couldn't tell you. Okay, we have a random little leaf pile. That was grass. Well, now it's a leaf pile. Enjoy. Maybe a little bit of ivy here somewhere. And some little flowers over the place. Okay, we can't place them directly behind the bench. Takes up too much space. Oh, then we also take out the irises. Also place some around here. Stupid rocking horse. Messages. Hope it's nothing important. As long as I don't see literal spam coming into my phone, I assume everyone is still alive. Okay. Maybe one more of these. And honestly, you know what? Perfect. I think we did a pretty decent job with this. Could probably be a lot better. But I think for my skill level we did good.